students, this is Devinder Kaur and welcome to my YouTube channel The Enlightened Room. In this video we are going to discuss about the problems that are based on resistivity. In the previous video sections we had discussed about the resistivity, factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends, okay, and the classification of materials on the basis of resistivity. So today we will discuss about the problems that are based on resistivity. So let's get started with our first problem, in which we are provided with the resistance of a wire that has a length of 80 centimeter and has the uniform area of cross section of 0.025 centimeter square, okay, and the resistance is 1.50 ohm. So first of all we are provided with the resistance, that is 1.50 ohm. Then we would like to write down the length. Length is 80 centimeter and the area is 0.025 centimeter square, okay. So we are provided these three factors, so I guess to find the resistivity it is pretty easy, because resistance of a conductor depends upon the resistivity, length of the conductor and area of cross section. These three things we are required with. So it is easy to find the resistivity. We just have to shift this part here, okay. So rho comes equal to RA over L. Now what is the value of R? R is 1.50 and area is 0.025 over the length is 80 centimeter. So when we solve it mathematically, or you would like to calculate it, we will get the value of approximately, not exact, approximately equal to 0.000469 ohm centimeter. You would be surprised to see this, that I am writing this centimeter. Why? Because the whole thing here provided is in centimeters. That's why we write it down in centimeters. But if you want it to show it here in meters, you may convert it here into meters, centimeters into meters, or you may convert here the centimeters into meters, okay. So if you are finding it down in centimeters, that's not a big issue, okay. Now let's move on to the second problem. In the second problem, dear students, we are provided with the 1 kilometer long copper wire. If you remember, we had discussed about the resistivity of copper wire as, it is written here, 1.72 10 to the power negative 8 ohm meter. This is the value of resistivity of copper, okay. So we have to calculate the resistance of that copper wire whose length is 1 kilometer and radius is 1 millimeter. Now these two things are completely opposite, plus the resistivity is in meters. So we will have to convert it, okay. Now as the resistance of the wire we have to find, the length is, let me write it down, the solution number. The length of wire is 1 kilometer. How many meters are there in 1 kilometer? It is 1000 meter, right? Then we have the radius of 1 millimeter. Now we have to convert it into meters, because now we have two factors that are in meters, and that is the length and the resistivity of copper wire, okay. So if we have to convert it into meters, it would be 10 to the power negative 3 meters. Now if you remember this formula, you would be known that there is area, not radius, right? So as the copper wire is in the form of this, and we are provided with this area at the end, so that means the radius, okay. We are provided with the radius at the end, so we can get the whole area with the help of this radius at the ends. So the area of the copper wire would be pi r square, because it is circular in shape. So that would be pi times 10 to the power negative 3 squared, or you can say area equals 3.14 into 10 to the power negative 6 meter square. area is measured in squared, unit squared. Okay, so now we have length, we have area, we are provided with the resistivity too, so we can find the resistance very easily. And the resistance is rho L over A. You just have to put in the values and then you have to calculate it. Now it is 1.72 into 10 to the power negative 8 ohm meter. Then we have length as 1000 meters over area is 3.14 into 10 to the power negative 6 meter squared. Okay, when you calculate this whole thing, you will get near about 4.69 ohm. Okay, you will get near about not just 4.69, you will get near about, when we calculate it, it would be 5 point something, that would be let us say 5.68 ohm, near about, approximately this much. You can get the variation here, you may also get 6.7, you may also get 6.9, you may also get 6.6 here, point after the point. Okay, that depends upon the values you are writing. Okay, you may write down here 3.147, 3.146, etc. It depends on that. That doesn't matter, it is approximately equal to this. Now let's move on to the third problem, which is a major problem of our video today. That in that third problem we are provided with the two copper wires. Okay, we have two copper wires. One have the length of 30 meter and other have the length of 10 meter. Okay, so we have a copper wire A, a copper wire B. Let us say the copper wire A have length of 30 meter, so that means L1 equals 30 meter. And the copper wire B has the length of 10 meters, so L2 is equal to 10 meters. Then we have the radius R1 as 2 centimeter and R2 as 1 centimeter. Find the area. We are provided with the radius here. We will try to find the area. Let us say to find the area of the wire A, we will have pi times 2 into 10 to the power negative 3 meter square. See, I converted it directly here. Okay. Similarly, area 2, there will be squared here. Similarly, area 2 would be pi into 1 into 10 to the power negative 3 squared meter square, because the area was pi r square. So we have these two radiuses and we will write it down like this. Okay, now we have to compare the resistances of these two wires, but we are not provided with the resistivity. So what we will do, you just need to remember the resistivity of copper is 1.7 10 to the power negative 8 ohm meter, right? So as these two wires are made of copper, so is there any difference in the resistivity? No, the resistivity would be same. So what we will do, we will write down the resistance of copper wire A as rho L1 over A1 and resistivity of copper wire 2 as rho L2 over A2. Now we have to compare the resistances. To compare the resistances, what we will do, we will divide R1 by R2. This is how we will compare it. Okay, so the value of R1 is rho L1 over A1 and value of R2 is rho L2 over A2. Okay, so rho and rho would cancel. R1 over R2 comes equal to L1 over A1. Value of A1 is pi into 2 into 10 to the power negative 3 squared. Similarly, here would be pi into 1 into 10 to the power negative 3 squared over L2. Now the value of L1 and L2, we will also write down the value of L1 and L2. L1 has the value of 30 meter and L2 has the value of 10 meters. So when we solve this whole thing, R1 over R2 equals 3 over 4. This is how we will get the resistances of two wires in the ratio. Now as these are as 3 over 4, can you guess which one would have least resistivity? Well, R1 would have lesser resistivity as compared to R2. You can also write it like this: 4R2 equals 4R1 like this equals 3R2. Okay, or you can say R1 equals 3 over 4 R2. From every point of view you can see R1 is lesser than R2. So R1 would have, that means the copper wire A would have lesser resistivity as compared to copper wire B. So this is how we will solve the problems that are based on resistivity. You just need to remember the formula. You just know how to convert the units from kilometer to meter, centimeter to meter, etc. Okay, so that's up for today's video. See you in the next video. For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.